Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim 2 scenario video. This is the all change scenario. But yeah, here we go. What is it? It's this train's last few stops of the night. Finish off this service and take the train into the depot. Yeah, so this is the Diesel Legends of the Great Western pack, and this is the all change scenario. So yeah, what's it going to tell us to do? Set the control circuit to on, so it might be a little bit dark, but I mean it's not too bad. It's a clear sky, so we can just about see. Set that to forwards. Oh, hello. Forward. Set the driver's brake to release. We'll get all of them on. Yeah, that's now released. Apply power to get moving already. Okay. Ready, and that's where we're going. Oh, if it's in neutral. Set to 1 and off we go. Let's get the AWS on. So they've set the train up for us. So I want to set it up myself. There you go, we're off. The next station's Burnham, and this is actually a glitch at the moment. I don't know why it hasn't been sorted yet, but look, the sort of lights go through the roof, which looks really sort of just weird. Hopefully it does get sorted soon. Look at us, heading out. Yeah, Burnham next. Let's gear up. Hopefully everyone is having a good day so far. Yeah, it's not actually too dark. I thought it would be a bit darker than this. But we can actually see something. That's not too bad. And up to gear 3. We've got 2.3 miles to Burnham. I actually think this scenario will be a little less than half an hour, I think. So it's not too far to Reading. And also I did notice when I was loading in, the date on the thing actually does say 1970, which is, you know, nice to sort of see that. Because obviously this pack is supposed to be set in the 1970s. Two miles. Let's get that out. Lovely. Yes, it should be Burnham, Taplow, Maidenhead, Twyford, and then Reading. And yeah, I suppose we'll take it into the depot after. That's whizzing along. It does go fairly quick, this thing. I mean, it's not the quickest of the units, but I think I've got this thing up to around 70 before, which is quite surprising for this sort of unit. It's got another one there. I think it had a free car on it, didn't it? Yeah. 2 free cars on it. Lovely. 1.2 miles. I have to start slowing down soon as the brakes on this are now appalling. Start applying the brakes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have tweaked the brakes on here, as they're just awful now for the 101. That's max brakes, that is. Yeah, they're not so good, the brakes anymore. So be as careful as you can coming into stations now, because it will catch you out. So we are going a bit slow, but just being careful. Better safe than sorry. It's got me glitching it down through the roof. Right, we're coming up on Burnham. It's a nice little island platform station. I think it's... no, it's not the only island platform. I think Hanwell has one. Here we are. Bring it down a bit more. Set that into gear 1. A little tip from me. When you're coming into a station, always make sure it's into gear 1. So then if the brakes are on too hard, you can sort of just apply power and it will, you know, work. Another 101 there. wonder if there was ever a 12 car 101 service. I think the max you probably get is 9. So it says car 6 on there. So yeah, I suppose if you did 3, 6, 9, probably could get a 9 car 101, which would be quite cool. Yeah, does anyone actually know that? Has there ever been a 12 car 101? Or was it always 6, well, 3, 6, 9, or 4, 8, 12 perhaps? No, 2, 4, 6. The other ones are different. I don't know. Here we are, this is burning. Obviously there are a few minor differences to the 101 on the Diesel Legends pack. Obviously you can see there's new destinations on it for obviously Reading and Paddington and all that. But there's also sort of this little class sort of number here, which is also new to it. It's a weird sort of little train, the 101. But you gotta love the 101. It's got a little bit of charm to it, where it's gears and it's sort of hard to drive. It's cool. Let's get the doors shut and then we'll be off. Shutting them. Brakes are coming off. We're in gear 1, it's 1.5 miles to Taplow, not far. And we're off. Let's go. And gear up. Up to gear 3 next. Lovely. Yeah, not too far. About a mile now. We arrived, well, we're supposed to be due there in about a minute, so I mean we should be able to get there. Should be able to do it. Lovely. It must have been cool kind of sitting at the front of these things, obviously just looking, obviously sitting there, imagine, looking out, you know, almost as if you're in the cab. I mean, has anyone actually travelled in one of these in real life? As they actually only went out of service in, I believe, 2003. Not awfully long ago. So I think these things were basically pretty much everywhere. Right, this is Taplow we're coming into. And yes, brakes, we're probably going to get them on quite a bit as we're coming in at 35, which is just too quick. Here we are. It's coming in to stop. Put the brake, well, put the throttle on just a tad. Just, you know, get it to where we want to stop. Maybe a bit more as well. The brakes and the throttle are literally fighting each other. But this is the way you do it if you want to get a perfect stop. There, boom. Right, we're now at Taplow. And I wonder if we'll actually be treated to any fast trains going through. Just we've only seen a 101. We've got another service there, just leaving Maidenhead. Yeah, I wonder if we'll see any fast trains go through. That would be quite nice to see in our western sort of whizzing through. Right, Taplow. I don't really see the point of having these platforms here on the fast lines, because I mean do trains ever stop on these platforms? And obviously you can see this one sort of just being shut off, because I suppose nothing ever stops here anymore. But I mean, like, say for example this platform here, I mean, does anything actually stop here? Right, and we're off. It'll be Maidenhead next, which is just under 2 miles away. Lovely. Right, let's get back in the front. Up to gear 3 in a second. There you go, that's going up. And yeah, I have got the HUD on, as this is a scenario. Also, if we were doing this, say, as you know, on our stream, and if you are new here, do check out our live streams. Do pop into them, as we literally play on almost every route like this, sort of HUD off. And obviously, if you are new here as well, do subscribe. Yeah, to see more daily TSW content. I think that's the River Thames we're crossing now. And we got just under a mile now to Maidenhead. Right, let's coast it. And probably start slowing down as well, as the station is rather close. So the brakes are now pretty bad on this. We probably actually are coming in too quick. So we should be able to make it, if we're lucky. Yeah, but the brakes on this have really drastically gotten worse on this pack. I don't know if this is more realistic now, but yeah, the brakes aren't the best. I mean, even on Tees Valley and Northern Transpennine they weren't great, but I mean on this now they're even worse. Right, here we are. Arriving on time, and it will be Twyford next. Twyford, let's get in. Release the brakes and off we go. And we're off. Yeah, so we got a fair distance to Twyford, just under 7 miles. There we go. We should be able to get it up to its top speed on this section. There was a slight uphill gradient, but that shouldn't really affect us. Not drastically. Look at that. Does look good, doesn't it? It's got a decent horn as well, nothing, bad. And then up to gear 4. And get a fair bit of speed now. Lovely. We're supposed to arrive there in about 5 minutes time, which we've got 5 miles, so I mean if we're quick enough we should be able to get there on time. Still slowly picking up the speed. There's another gear to go up to, so lovely. Get a couple of flyby shots in a second. Hopefully you guys can see fairly well. Obviously there isn't actually headlights on this train, and you might be thinking, well, there is headlights. No, these are route indicators, basically just letting people know what way the train's going, as if there was workers on the track in the dark. You'll see these little tiny white lights, but oh, the train's coming this way. Yeah, so they're not headlights at all, just to let people know what way the train's going. Lovely. Yeah, it's cool though. I like it. This is probably the longest stretch on the line between stations, obviously being almost 7 miles. But then from Twyford to Reading it's around 5 miles. I think it's like 4.8, 4.9 miles. So this is the longest gap. It'll take a fair while. Yeah, it's a nice chill journey, this one. I don't know if in service mode you actually can get those signals are really close together. Look at that. I don't know if you can get sort of fast 101 services. I haven't actually had a look. Maybe you could do a fast service direct from Reading to Paddington, just no stops along the way. I don't know if you can do that. Fast one there. Awesome. Still haven't seen a 52 yet. Awesome. On our way. And obviously, yeah, hopefully everyone is enjoying and having a good day. Obviously, do leave a thumbs up. It all does help out. And I believe on the old TSW you can actually unlock some sort of festival here, and it sort of unlocks lots of tents and sort of canopies over there. Never actually did that. Just over a mile. Right, let's coast it. Right, let's start putting the brakes on, as the brakes on this just don't really exist. Put them on. That's coming down. Another 101 there. It's quite busy on the fast line, isn't it? Here's Twyford coming up. Let's get that down a bit more. There you go. Right, Twyford. That'll be Reading after this, and we're taking it into the depot. So it was about 8 minutes, that stretch between Maidenhead and Twyford. Quite a long section. But the longest section is now done. Might see another platform here, I would imagine. You probably stop for the signal. Oh, there's the stop marker there, but the brakes on this aren't too good. That's not too bad of a stop. Could be better though. Oh, there's also a collectible there. Thought I already had that one. That one's actually in the tutorial. That is, I think you have to collect that one. But I never really did the tutorials for the Great Western Express route, as I did them on the last game. Right, we ain't got long here, and then we'll be moving on to Reading. And then yeah, we're going into the depot after that. Yeah, Reading depot. Yes, it's around 5 miles from here to Reading. Seems the ring is going around quite slowly. Let's get going. Look at that, we've got about 5 miles to Reading. A couple miles shorter than the last sort of block of the journey. I believe that line there goes off to, I think, Henley-on-Thames. But we have got a yellow coming up, so I don't know what we're going to be waiting for. But yeah, that's coming up. So we have to keep an eye on that. I think that one's for us. No, we're going across onto the fast lines, I believe. I can see a feather signal there. Yeah, we must be crossing the lines. Not sure what depot we're going into then. We might even be going into the depot down here, which would be cool to go into. If we're crossing over here. Probably about 40 for the crossover. Let's coast out this for now. Yeah, it's 40. Right, so we're crossing over onto the fast lines now. I think it just got over about 4 miles now. Yeah, coming across here. We'll put that into gear 4 now, actually. Let's go. Building up the speed again. You can see green coming up now. I just love seeing the signals in the dark. They sort of just stand out so well. It's cool just seeing the signals in the dark. I don't know how to explain it. It's cool. And if you are watching this far into the video, put Twyford into the comment section. I should have really said that when we were at Twyford. But yeah, put Twyford into the comment section. Let's see if you are enjoying, to leave a thumbs up. That all helps out. Lovely. Yeah, but it would actually be cool if we were going into the depot here at Reading, because actually you probably noticed seems like we're going to be crossing over the tracks again. But I believe there actually is a couple of services we're going to. I think this is Reading West Depot, and you can actually see Reading West Station, although it's not actually modelled. Yeah, that would have been cool going into there. It does come out to 60 soon enough. Should get the warning board for that shortly. There's the warning board. Well, that's actually for the 80, but we'll come down to 60 eventually. We've got the double yellow coming up. That'll probably be the end of the station, the red light. So I probably don't want to bring that down again, as we probably will be crossing over the tracks. Right, slowly bringing the speed down now. As yeah, we'll probably be crossing over. There's a single yellow there, so I reckon it's probably at the end of the platform, the red light. It's only 1.5 odd miles. I think there is a feather signal as well above that signal. Yeah, I can see a feather signal. So that's indicating we're coming across the tracks. Lovely. Across here, or we're going about 40. Right across here, right across. So there's another single yellow there. Right, so we're now on the approach into Reading Station now. So we're going across again, going right across. And we're taking it into the depot to finish off the scenario. I think this one probably actually has been a little bit more than half an hour. But I mean, that's not too bad. See, one of the scenarios, I think it's the pickup line one, it says it's supposed to take 1 hour, it takes like 30 minutes. So I don't know who did that one, but I mean, obviously you got the timing quite wrong. Right, coming into the platform now. Just round here. See the speed's coming down to 30. Here we are, Reading Station, a lovely station. Actually been here before in real life, and that was actually as they were still, well, they had almost completed the sort of rework of it. Lovely modern station. Here we are. Right, this is Reading. We made it. Let's get that open. Oh, okay. Not close that then, and we'll continue. Was that a go via? No, it was stop. Right, we're already off. That was really quick unloading. We've got the clear to go. So I suppose off we go already, I guess. We'll keep it in gear 1, as I'd imagine it's 15 into the depot. Make sure there's no points to set. Looks like there's not. Lovely. Well, see, hopefully everyone has enjoyed this video today. It does seem we are coming to the end now. We've got an 08 here, we've got a 101. Something's moving over there. Is that a 52? Is that a Western there? I think there might be a Western ahead there. Or was that another 08? Not really too sure. Yeah, I think it's another 08 there. Here we are. That's cool. If you're watching this, I'll put Reading into the comments section. Set that to neutral. Set the reverser to off. Set the control circuit key to off. Good job, but let's call it a night. That does sound good. Let's go and get a cup of tea as well. But yeah, that is going to be everyone for today's video. Obviously, hopefully everyone has enjoyed. Obviously, you will find a link in the description to the Discord server and to the PayPal if you do want to help support the channel. Obviously, on screen now, you will see our merch. Obviously, we've got the limited edition F7 tops. Obviously, they are 10% off until the 18th of March using promo code CR10. But yeah, thanks all for coming in, and I hopefully will see you in the next one. Bye everyone, take care.